Hey everybody, welcome to Impossible Coin. I think we got a lot to cover, so strap in, put on a fucking helmet, and get ready. From Ohio, Tegan Somerset.
Hey, Deb. What's up?
All right. Wait, this is a dabbing show now? I'm not sure if I'm on board.
It's not, Bren. It's not. Just
okay, thank you for allaying my concerns. Rocky Hardy.
Hi there.
All right, concerns allayed. Okay. But we're going to talk to y'all for a while. We'll laugh, we'll cry, and then when we're done, we're going to sharpen our fucking knives and go find Activision. Let's get at it. Tegan, what the shit is this about a blind person?
Liar Princess Blind Prince came out. You remember, we saw it at E3, we were like, oh my god, that game looks freaking cute. It's like, all art sketch, it's all like sepia-toned, black and white.
Yep.
You're a wolf, you accidentally maul a prince who likes your singing, because you get startled. You know, what girl can't relate to that? And then, you set out on a quest with a human version of yourself, like you transform into a human, to restore the prince's sight. And it's so fucking cute. First of all, Nippon Ichi Software and NIS America did not have to go as hard as they did on the box stuff for it. It's a $40 game if you get the physical edition. And let me tell you what, it comes with a 15-song soundtrack, a faux leather picture storybook, and the faux leather has, like, wood grain put into it, and then the cover is gilded. Like, all the print part of the cover for Little Princess and the Blind Prince is gilded. It looks fucking awesome. And then, the, like, box itself has all this really neat art on it, and then there's, like, a sleeve over top that has the actual, like, cover of the game art. And then, the sleeve itself is fucking reversible on top of it. It's just, like, it's so cute. It's such a good packaging. Good packaging. I was shocked when I was like, wait, this is what I'm getting for $40? Like, you don't get this with $60 games. And this is a $40 game.
What a time to be alive.
It looks great. The story is cute. It's a platformer, but it's not... It has some interesting elements because you have to lead the prince around. So there's some, like, you leave him to push a button down, and then you have to go push another button down, and, like, your wolf form has double the weight of a human. So, like, if you're trying to weigh something down that's really heavy, you have to be in your wolf form. And then when you're in wolf form, you can't lead the prince around because he only follows you around when you're a girl. You have to hold his hand, and you can hold his hand and jump, and you both jump together. Oh my god, it's so cute. And if the prince is getting extra nervous because, you know, he can't see and he's running around in the woods with a girl he can't see and stuff, like, you can go pick him flowers! And he gets all excited about the flowers! You, like, hand him the little flower, and he gets all like, oh, ah! And then, like, this little flower pops out of his little head! And it's just like a little bing! And it's so cute! Oh, what a good boy. What a good fluff boy! He's such a fluffy, soft prince. I love him. Well, give him head pat. So sweet.
I'm glad you finished that sentence with pat. This is a fun little game. It does look cute.
Super cute. It is super cute. Oh my goodness. Super cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is so much fun. I think if it goes on sale around you guys, you should check it out because it's super cute. It's so super cute. I love it. I'm having lots of fun. And I just started playing it last night. There's an achievement for holding the prince's hand for the first time. Aww. There's an achievement for accidentally killing the prince.
Oh no.
Aw, she gets all upset. She's like, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's so sad. Brian's good. It's a good game, Brad.
I'm confused.
Why are you confused? What's confusing?
It feels like at a certain point, the description just became squealing.
Oh.
Yes. So
you gotta learn to translate the squeals, my guy.
I need a squeal.
Have you never been around a girl who's excited about something that's adorable?
I feel like there are squeals, and then there are all cap squeals, And then there's what Tegan does.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It's a different language of squeals, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. And it's real. And I'm like, okay. All right. But what I think is that you like it.
Yes, I like it a lot.
Okay, all right.
I like it a lot.
Major takeaway.
I like it a lot, and I think you should probably pick it up.
Huh.
You know, for future discussions down the line.
I've got some stuff that I am chipping away at, and it probably wouldn't be until that stuff is done with. Like, I'm still fucking with the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I picked up a Pikuniku.
How's Pikuniku?
The jury's still out. I haven't had a lot of time with it yet. So far, it seems very funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to spend some more time with it before I say anything about it. Picked up Y2K. Have not had a chance to crack into that yet. The reason I picked up Y2K was a few years ago at Camp Fangamer. The devs were there and letting people play it. And so, like, I played through, like, the first section of the game. And it's like, this is really neat. When this comes out, I'm going to buy it. And then it came out, like, 2 weeks ago. And so I bought it.
Wait, it's like Yeek, right? It's like YIIK?
Right. Y2K.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a Roman numeral 2.
Okay.
Yep. And it's very much like hipster Earthbound.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, what if the kind of, like, game design and world building that Earthbound features was, like, processed through like a Murakami novel.
Doesn't sound.
So I'm going to crack into that, and before I crack into that, I still haven't even actually. In fact, shame on us. Shame on Impossible Coin.
Whoa.
And the reason I say shame on us is it's a private shame I now make public. Is that after our show last week, fair audience, we were like, yeah, guys, let's get together and play some Apex Legends tomorrow. Not only did we not get together and play some Apex Legends the next day, not one of us contacted the other to say, like, hey, where are you guys to play Apex Legends?
Rocky did. Rocky contacted me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm downloading it. Let me know when we're ready to go. And then nothing from Brian. We could not find you.
We couldn't.
And then we're like, I guess we're not playing. And that was it.
We were on the Discord looking for you.
That's where the games happen, Brian. The Discord. Brian's like, oh man, I have to eat another hat now.
Brian's strictly eating hats on this show. Should run a counter.
I'm dead.
No, Brian, please.
It's okay, Dad. We forgive you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we were looking for you, man. We're just like, yo, like, are we playing Apex or?
So I guess Apex Legends impressions coming soon.
Yeah, we gotta get on those, man.
I
Yeah.
got time this weekend. Not tonight, but like I could do it tomorrow.
Sunday.
There we go.
Also, we're gonna send carrier pigeons, smoke signals. We're gonna find Brian this time, I promise.
You can stream it, Rocky. You could stream it. I mean, this already happened, maybe. Or maybe it hasn't fucking happened yet. Who knows? We'll fucking find out when we do.
I'm down for streaming it. That sounds cool.
But you know what? I did manage to fill that Battle Royale hole in my heart with another Battle Royale, but I think we'll get to that momentarily. Tegan, I see that you are playing another game, which you, I guess, are finding to be kind of like held together with duct tape?
Oh, yeah. Metro Exodus is totally held together with duct tape. It's frozen, completely frozen so far, on 4 separate occasions for us, to the point that we had to turn off the game and restart parts. Like, people will just freeze, the audio will keep going, and, like, the picture's frozen, and then we can't do anything. It sucks. It's only during cutscene stuff. It's really dumb. The first time we played it, it's supposed to autosave. The first time we played it, the autosave did not work, so we lost 4 hours worth of progress.
Oh, God.
Because autosave did not save. It was so bad. We were just like, oh, man. And then Alex died. We were like, oh, shit. Oh, well. And then it started us back up. Literally at the very beginning. We were like, what? It was so dumb.
That sounds frustrating. Holy shit.
But, like, yeah, it turns out the Metro isn't the only place that survived the war. Also, probably the war is still going on, maybe?
Okay.
You know, the final war that is driving humanity underground because nuclear stuff and things. Maybe it's still going on. I don't know if I believe these people who say it's still going on anymore, considering they didn't tell us initially that, like, there were other people out there, but whatever. You know how it goes.
Well, that's wild.
Yeah, other than that, like, the story so far seems really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've only played maybe eight hours of it, and already there have been, like, a bunch of twists that were like, wait, what? Wait, what? But, like, the saving issue and the glitching is just really, really frustrating. Because we've only played 8 hours, but we did play the same 4 hours twice. So, like, yeah. It makes the second time go faster, though, because we already know, like, we can loot this, we can't loot that, that thing's coming up from over there, you know? But
yeah, but, like, still, it's a hassle, like, retreading that territory.
yeah. Just a bit. Just a bit of a hassle.
For sure.
I hear that, it seems like, just based on a lot of the feedback on the internet, that Metro Exodus is a game that makes no one happy. Because, like, the hardcore Metro nerds who liked the first two Metro games are pissed off at some of the fundamental changes to the formula of Metro. Because in the first two Metro games, the primary currency that you used was bullets.
Mm-hmm.
In a game where bullets are hard to come by and ammo conservation is important, the thing that you're also doing to, like, buy stuff when you come to stores is spend bullets. And so it becomes this whole, like, oh god, I want that thing, but I have no ammo. What do I do?
Right, I need ammo in order to fight the things. Yeah, now, like, you could just find ammo. It's just lying around.
And also, Metro was primarily set in some, like, very atmospheric, very interesting, like, narrow corridors, because it was in subway tunnels. It was like, all right, you're in the Metro. And now I hear that people feel like the above ground areas feel very interchangeable. And once you get out into the wilderness, it's just like, oh, I guess this is any other wilderness in any other video game.
Mm-hmm. We haven't really gotten a lot of, like, wilderness time. We've mostly been between a couple stations.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the big thing was like, oh, there's a running train. Holy shit. That means there are, like, people who aren't in the Metro and stuff like that. But, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we haven't really had all the time that we need to, like, be annoyed or not be annoyed with it, so.
Definitely keep us posted.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Rocky, are you working your way through a pint of ice cream? Because I see something here about a breakup.
First of all, I don't eat ice cream. At least, not on purpose. Yeah, that's a whole thing.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't? What?
I don't eat ice cream unless it's, like, socially required. Like, it's not a go-to
When the
snack.
fuck is eating ice cream socially required?
Children's birthday parties.
When you go get ice
parties.
cream with your friends in the summertime.
Also that.
Because
Like-
it's fun. What do you mean you don't eat ice cream?
I don't. Like it.
You live in a desert!
I do live in a desert. So basically whenever...
Do you eat popsicles?
I do eat popsicles.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
not ice cream.
Ice cream, like, does, like, really weird texture stuff, especially when it melts, and, like, it makes me anxious because I always want to finish the ice cream before it melts, and it gets to the point where I don't want to eat it anymore. But that, like, you know, usually leads to, like, brain freeze shenanigans, which aren't, you know, especially pleasant. And so, like, a long time ago, I basically decided, you know what, I'm just not going to do this anymore, and my life was better for it. Yeah, no, I don't need ice cream. But what's it called? I broke up my old static in Final Fantasy XIV, so the 6-ish goons that I played with every week, I don't play with them anymore, but I found a new static, so it's K. Like, maybe, you're never gonna beat them. That's not important.
But it's because the last people were, like, had weird drama and things like that.
Yeah, also, like, the player account wasn't, like, consistent. Like, I mean, I joined them when they were 7 of 8, like, completing their 8 of 8, but then one guy, like, left, and then there was, like, another person that, like, stopped playing with us. So, like, we were much closer to, like, 5, 6 than we were, like, 7, 8. And we weren't making that much progress because we had to prog with randoms. And so, like, that group basically was kaput, so I joined another group, and I'm doing just fine. So, Also, Tetris 99 came out, which we'll talk about a little bit during news. But holy shit, it's fucking dope. It's so
fucking
cool.
Shit.
It's okay.
I love, like, the John Wick shenanigans. I like the ease of which you, like, select targets and whatnot. And then it's still fucking Tetris.
Wait, you can select targets?
Yeah.
Wait. So I've been fucking with what?
Yeah, so, like, the thumbsticks, right? Because you use, like, the not D-pad to, like, move the block around. The left thumbstick and, like, the neutral control, like, basically allows you to choose a particular, like, window to target your, like, tetromino blocks or your rows or whatever. So you can choose a particular person to fuck with your left thumbstick. And then on the right thumbstick, you're able to choose, like, to target randoms, to target people who are on the brink of, like, losing, to target people who have been KOing other people to stack badges, which is an important mechanic. Or you can just choose to attack the people that are attacking you, which is honestly where I spend most of my time, because, like, I get to a point where after I get a couple KOs and there's, like, less than 50 people left, there are 5 people that decide, like, you know, we're gonna kill this motherfucker, and I decide, no, you're not. And it's a lot of fun. It's a really good time. I've gotten a handful of, like, Tetris 99 wins under my belt. I've put a couple videos up on Twitter, and I will continue to play it. Fun fact, my first game, I actually got second. And the person that beat me was someone named Trevor, which I realize now that is actually a pretty common, like, name. But I totally thought it was my younger brother. So, like, after I lost, I, like, immediately, like, sent him a text message like, yo, did you just beat me at Tetris 99? Are you playing Tetris 99? He never responded. So it probably wasn't him, but who knows?
It might have been him, and he just was too busy playing to answer your text. I
mean, it's possible. Like, it totally feels like the kind of thing he would bring up, like, at Thanksgiving. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, I was the one that beat you at Tetris 99. And, like, that's it. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I've been having a good time with that game. My T-spin game is really weak, and, like, it's not being exposed, like, I'm still winning matches, but, like, there are definitely situations where, like, it's iffy, and, like, if I had just hit this fucking, like, true T-spin, I could have cleared 3 lines and, like, really, made the experience a lot easier for me, but, you know, now I have time to practice, because I have a real reason to play Tetris on the reg again. It's great.
My first match, I got 80th place, because I didn't realize that it was all, like, just the 4 buttons. And so I was still trying to dick around with the thumbsticks, and that was not happening.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, why can't I do it? And then I finally figured out, like, oh, this is how I spin stuff. Okay, cool. And, like, I got all that part down. And then my second game, I got 8th place.
Nice.
But that's it. I've only played 2 games.
Oh, man.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
curious
trying.
as to, like, what the science is on only playing 2 games, because as near as I can tell, when you start playing Tetris 99, you don't want to stop playing Tetris 99.
It was 11 o'clock at night and I was tired.
Okay, fair.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna play a game. I was like, oh, wait. And I figured out, like, partway through the first game, like, how the buttons work. I'm like, oh, that's not fair. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. And I did the second one. I ended up in 8th place. I'm like, all right, that's good. No one to bed.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Like, I stopped last night because I was tired.
Mm-hmm. How many games you play, Brian?
Like...
How many games didn't he play is a better question.
Oh, no.
I'm feeling like somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 to 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I've played a lot more than that, Tegan.
Jeez!
I gotta let you know.
Why?
Because this is dope, Tegan. Holy shit.
You're
Like,
hurting yourself. Be careful
Tegan,
out there.
you don't know true power until, like, you get halfway through the game, and then 7 different people are fucking, like, targeting you. And then, like, you just switch to attackers, and every time you clear, like, a line, like, it just, like, blasts out, like, golden beams at, like, all the people that are attacking you. It's fucking dope. It's so cool.
I tell you what, like, Rocky, have you yet experienced the horror of, like, 10 or more people targeting you at once?
I don't think I've gotten to 10 people targeting me. I think I've just been just shy of, like, double digits. Yeah.
There was a game last night where I got, like, super murdered. Where I'm like, where I lost count of the people targeting me, and I'm like, oh my god, are they traveling in packs? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And, like, I dropped my second piece.
Uh-huh.
You know, so I drop an L, drop a Z, and then immediately my board is 3/4 full of garbage because of how many people are targeting me at once.
Oh no.
Once you start getting targeted, when those, like, lines show up, like, on the side, I'm not really sure what the math is in getting rid of, like, the gray trash blocks, but, like, when they're yellow, you have 3 blocks to get rid of them, because it goes, like, yellow, then red, and then, like, lightning tinged red, and lightning tinged red means, like, next piece this trash is hitting you.
They coming.
But, like,
oh, Lordy, they coming.
You can reduce the timer, I'm pretty sure, every time you clear lines. So, like, even if it's, like, lightning red, if you clear, like, lines, then, like, it goes back to normal red. And then you can continue doing that until it, like, cleans. So, like, basically, turtling is really strong. Like, you just, like, set up your area, and instead of, like, immediately fishing for KOs, you just, like, continue stacking higher until you can, like, score the double Tetris. And then, like, if you get targeted, then, like, you immediately, like, throw out a Tetris, like, in response to attackers. Because when people do that to me, like, I'll get, like, 3 people attacking me because, like, I have a couple badges or whatever. And then, like, I'll switch to attackers and hit a double Tetris, and most of the time they just back off. They're like, oh, fuck this guy. And then they just leave. Oh, man.
It's real cool.
It is.
And I'm not sure how my emotions feel about having another year where the hypest game I've played so far is Tetris.
Hey, man, like, Tetris is also really dope. I think it's really cool that we have, like, a non-shooter battle royale game. Because that's the thing that, like, really is, like, exciting me about this. Because, like, I mean, shooting is definitely, like, the dominant, like, play style for a lot of, like, people who, like, casually interact with games that don't, like, go for the boutique stuff. Like, they'll just pick up a shooter and then they'll play that all year. Or maybe they'll pick up a couple. But, like, this is a game that, like, still hits that gameplay loop that Battle Royale really does. They just do it without shooting each other. And that, like, excites me about the possibilities. That maybe there are other, like, styles of, like, Battle Royale in, like, non-combative settings, or even, like, non-violent settings that could, like, emerge because of this. And I think, like, now, the more I think about it, the more I realize this is probably what Nintendo was, like, waiting to do, to try to find a way to, like, do Battle Royale in a way that other people haven't.
I keep on hoping that we get a Battle Royale game using the Burnout IP. Because I think about all the different ridiculous over-the-top car crashes from the Burnout games and how Burnout Paradise was an open world game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh man.
Like a real demolition derby battle royale would be really cool.
Where you're just like cruising the streets of an open world city and you're like, there's a guy, let's go.
Mm-hmm. There's a guy, let's go!
Yep.
And then you punch him or something.
Then you crash your car into them,
Punch him!
You punch him with your car.
Lean out the window and punch his car with your car.
Oh, man. I feel like that's already happened in the Fast series. I just don't know when.
I feel like it happened a few times.
I believe that.
I mean, it also feels like a perfect excuse for Sony to resurrect the Twisted Metal IP.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They test the waters for Burnout, then they bring back Twisted Metal. I can vibe with that.
I mean, Burnout is EA, and those guys got themselves a battle royale. They're like, man, we got Apex. Fuck it. Like, we don't need to get these 100 cars in a city. We got some dudes. We're good. We're good. But like, come on, Sony. 100 sweet tooths drop out of a plane. Rocky, you looks like you got some other business.
Yeah, man. I played that Daemon X Machina demo, and like graphically, it's not like as clean as it could be in like the present day, but this shit feels good, man. Like there's mech combat. You can customize your mech. There's like real like Armored Core like vibes to like the flying around and shooting and whatnot. The characters, they have some flavor to them. And they don't feel especially deep yet, but there's potential in them. Like, I'm interested in seeing where the writing goes. Like, right now, like in the demo, you only get a couple of weapons. You essentially get, like, an assault rifle, a shield. I recently found out that you can actually, like, throw your weapon if you run out of ammo and then just, like, fly around and punch stuff, and that's cool. And you do, like, varying missions. Like, you start out, like, flying around just, like, hit the targets. And then you do another, which is, like, defend this space. And then there's, like, one where it's just, like, a straight-up, like, boss battle where you fight some crazy spider, like, mech that's, like, 8 times your size. And, like, that's cool. And there are other mechs out in the air, out in the game. Some of them are friendly, some of them are not. Like, there's changing alliances and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So, like, this game feels like it'll be, like, pretty big. And it's, for, like, how rough the, like, graphics look, the motion in which, like, the characters move is actually really clean, which, like, feels more like a design choice. Like, they would rather you feel like moving they rather you feel like moving works a lot better than, like, make everything look pretty but feel janky, which I can respect. I don't think it runs at 60 frames, but it's at least, like, 40 with this, like, aerial combat. And it's real neat. I mean, it's... Looking at it, like, feels a bit cluttered at first, but, like, once you, like, acclimate, like, the whole game feels really fluid. And I'm really happy with it.
The thing I'm curious about is... the turnover time between... when this demo comes out, because like they're gonna gather some player feedback on the demo, and then they're like, and we're gonna make some updates based on that feedback. Is that game is supposed to come out this summer? Like that does not seem like a lot of time to like necessarily act on feedback in any kind of meaningful way. But I guess we shall see.
I mean, it might end up getting delayed, because if I remember correctly, I think Octopath missed its initial, like, release date, but then when they did put it out, it was done. Like, they didn't release patches after day one, they didn't, like, touch it up, really, they just, like, gave you a complete game.
That's nearly unheard of in
this day and age.
Yup.
Speaking of patches and whatnot, there's like some really big updates that came out for a couple of games. Motion Twins, Dead Cells, and Digital Sun Games Moonlighter both like put out really big updates on the 15th. I don't think it was like Valentine's Day. I think it might have been the day after. Moonlighter added mini bosses to like each of like the dungeons. So like in addition to like the big boss at the bottom of the third floor, the end of the first floor and end of the second floor has like a boss encounter now. Also, like you have the ability to like take certain creatures and basically make them your familiars, and they'll help you do stuff. Like there's like in the first level there's the claw looking thing, looks kind of like the part-time UFO. And they'll like help gather items for you, and then like the item like management in like your bag is a lot more streamlined now. Like there's a lot of really cool like neat shit they added to it. And in Dead Cells they added custom modes so like you can put together your own runs. They did a lot of balance changes and like corrected bugs and like some visual tweaks. They like fixed a couple of things that were like absolutely bullshit in like Nightmare mode. They reworked brutality because like brutality was basically pushed out of its own meta, which is a real shame because like running through and slashing shit is a lot of fun, but it's nowhere near as effective as like the turret game or like being like big tank health and shit. So like they're definitely like listening to like how the game works and expanding different play styles so that you can get more out of it. It's really cool. Like, it's cool to see that these games, especially like indie games that got a lot of praise, are still very much alive. And I'm still waiting on Contingent 99's update for Wizard of Legend, because they've been talking about their update and they were going to add new dungeons and new masters and new spells. And I'm like, fuck, I want that right now. But, you know, they'll get to it when they get to it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like 3 dudes. Like, can't bash them for that.
How do you guys feel about like smaller titles which take a long ass time to get to like what we would call like their final form? I'm not necessarily talking about like DLCs or expansions, but just like updates, balance tweaks, changes, like like I think that like we're not in a point now with like either of these titles that it's, shockingly long after the time of release. Like what I think that the full release on Dead Cells was what, August?
No, it was July.
It was July.
Yeah, but whatever.
And Moonlighter was when?
November?
Okay.
November on Switch.
All right. So like with both of those, like, the body is still relatively warm. Like Mages of Mistralia is a game that came out like a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they put out their last like update and balance change in like December of last year, like a full 18 months after the game came out.
Yeah.
The thing that really rankled me about that, though, was they're like, oh yeah, but we're not putting out the physical game until we're done with all the balance changes, or until we're done with all the tweaks. And so like anybody who like decided to like buy Mages of Mistralia physically was like out the money for 2 years because they're like, yeah, we're still doing balance changes. And I realized that like development cycles on smaller games can run longer because they have less manpower in order to like accomplish all their goals. And so if they're like, oh, well, we want to do X, Y, and Z, they don't necessarily have the head count to make those things go faster. And I'm just wondering, like, is there a point with smaller titles where maybe they should go, like, well, I guess in this game, like, Greg will always be stronger because, like, if we try to devote the resources to doing this balance change, then it's going to be another 3 months. So, like, he'll always be tier 1 in this fighting game or what. Like, when is too long? Like, when does player experience need to be balanced with, like, consumer experience?
I don't know. I feel like player experience should always be, like, balanced with consumer experience. Like, with Mages Mistralia specifically, I understand why they don't want to put out a physical edition until they complete all the changes, so, like, it's done. So, like, the game is entirely contained on, like, the physical medium. And I know there are people that simply will not touch a game unless they have a physical edition.
Right.
But I feel like that in that case, like, what they probably should have done is just offered digital, like, solutions until they gave out the physical one. And I know there are issues, like, where people are genuinely worried that, like, if I take this digital edition, what if I never get the physical one? Or what if they decide, like, they're never really going to finish it? And, like, that sucks. But in both of the cases that, like, we started with, which is, like, Moonlighter and Dead Cells, I like that they have this kind of, like, extended early access deal because the core experience is really strong. That's what they gave me. And then they're just polishing it over time.
Yeah.
And, I like that's the part that makes the most sense to me. Like, I mean, there are definitely situations like No Man's Sky where the core experience wasn't good yet. Like, there were definitely a lot of missing pieces, and they added to it over time, and it became much more of a fully featured game. But, like, Dead Cells was actually a fully featured game, and then they just continued to, like, polish and stretch it out and whatnot. And I think that's the important part. That, like, the initial product that you're giving to someone needs to be the product that they enjoy and they like. And if you take more time until it's quote-unquote finished, that's cool because I already have this game that I wanted anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
True.
Yep. I think it's news time.
Sure. Let's do it.
Anyway, okay, let's do news.
Yeah, for sure. So, Sony says that it's open for business on crossplay, but that's not the developer experience, apparently.
What?
For a little background, in a recent interview with Game Informer, the chairman of Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide Studios said that the company was, quote, open for business when it comes to crossplay between PlayStation 4 and other consoles. The makers of games like Smite and Wargroove say that's not the case. Sony's Sean Layden told Game Informer, and I quote, all it takes is for publishers and developers who wish to permission it. As ever, just work with your PlayStation account manager, and they will walk you through the steps that we've learned through our partnership with Epic on how this works. I don't believe right now there is any gating factor on that. I think they're open to make proposals because the Fortnite thing worked pretty well. Finn Bryce, who's the CEO of Chucklefish, took issue with Layden's characterization in a thread about the interview on the gaming forum Resetera. He is quoted as saying, we made many requests for crossplay, both through our account manager and directly with higher-ups, all the way up until release month, Bryce wrote. We were told in no uncertain terms that it was not going to happen. Wargroove is currently available, with crossplay, on Switch, Xbox, and PC. The game is slated to launch later this year on PlayStation 4. Bryce added that while it may be more complicated from a policy standpoint on PlayStation's part, for Chucklefish, implementing crossplay is as easy as flipping a switch. So far, Fortnite and Rocket League are the only games with crossplay on PS4. Sony did not immediately respond to a request for comment explaining what the current process is for getting crossplay approved on PS4. Minecraft, owned by Microsoft, is another obvious candidate for crossplay with PS4, something Microsoft has said in the past it would love to see happen. However, since PlayStation's crossplay beta began, there hasn't been any news that it's any closer to happening. Microsoft did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the matter.
So are we just grossly out of touch? Or, like, are we being gaslit?
Oh, we're being gaslit. Sean Layden specifically, but to a lesser extent, Sony as a whole is tacky, and I kind of hate them.
Well, I've got good news for you then, Rocky. Do you remember loudmouth shitbag Jim Ryan?
Yeah.
And how he got named deputy president?
I do remember that, yeah.
Okay, well, somebody got a promotion.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, Jim Ryan is no longer deputy president of Sony Interactive Entertainment. He is now president of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Deputy president just sounds like he's got like a plastic sheriff's badge and like a water gun.
And he's like running around telling people to reach for the sky, you know.
That's what I wanted him to have, a plastic water gun and a plastic like sheriff's badge. I didn't want him to be fucking president. Holy shit. Ugh.
Yep, so the man who said that backwards compatibility is dumb because who wants to play old games?
Yep. He's in charge. For real now.
And that crossplay is bad because the people who play on other platforms are dangerous.
The people who play Nintendo games are totally dangerous.
They're
like,
monsters.
wow, the most vicious 10-year-olds. They all know cutting words, that's the problem.
The vicious 10-year-olds are on Xbox Live, and we know it. Like, don't lie to us.
Yeah, we do know it.
But...
So maybe so is the reason that this guy's in charge now the reason that fucking the PlayStation Portable is getting access to Tetris 99? Not the Vita, the PSP.
I'm glad that even in death, the Vita is still, like, deader than most dead things.
Oh, man.
That's
still ridiculous.
Yeah, I spent some time this morning trying to figure out when the fuck the last PSP game was. Because I was just like, what the... It truly was I need some help reacting to this kind of moment. Like, what the shit? But, holy shit, Sony. Like, fucking don't pee on our legs and tell us it's raining. This... I mean, I get it. The thing is that from a business standpoint, I understand what they're doing, which is that Fortnite got so big, they knew that if they didn't buckle on Fortnite, that...
They were just screwed.
Because basically all other platforms had crossplay with each other, there was now actually a bigger player base for Rocket League everywhere else than there was on PlayStation. Because if you have all of the Xbox player pool, all of the Switch player pool, and all of the PC player pool playing together, it means that you're actually having a better time, like finding more fun pickup games of Rocket League on those platforms. And so they're like, oh shit, like, you know, giving away Rocket League for free is one of the great victories of PlayStation Plus. Shit. Fine, fuck it. Do it. But, like, stopping crossplay there and then claiming that crossplay exists, I think is a real dick move. A real dick move.
Also, I'm pretty sure the PlayStation account managers, like, definitely hate Sean Layden for saying that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure. Because know, as soon as he said that, their phones started ringing, and they were like, no, we can't do this!
Yep.
We can't do this!
Oh, man.
A dick move.
Yeah, it's fucking Sean Layden. God damn it.
Let me take you back to a simpler time, Sony. The PlayStation 2 is out. You rule the world. You've sold more consoles than Microsoft with the Xbox. You've sold more consoles than Nintendo with the GameCube. You're riding high. You're like, look at me. I'm Sony. And then you release the PlayStation 3. Hey, Rocky, you want to take us back to how the PlayStation 3 did?
Oh, God. It wasn't great.
Didn't do too well, did it?
No.
They had to spend the entire generation playing catch-up.
It was weird. There's like 5 different models, and like 2 of them had backwards compatibility, but the rest of them didn't.
And it was like, what, $600 at launch?
Oh, yeah, and they were marketing it as like a cheap Blu-ray player.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And it used a weird processor that was harder to program for, making, like, multi-platform development difficult because, like, you couldn't reasonably use, like, the same architecture to, like, develop your PlayStation 3 and your Xbox 360 game, which you had to, like, make your development a whole lot more expensive. And Sony's viewed solution to that was, like, well, naturally, people will just develop for the PS3. Like, if it's hard to develop for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, they'll just develop for us. It's like, oh, really? Really? You think that's how that's going to play out? You think that's... Really?
People are dumb. People are dumb. Why are they so dumb?
It took getting roasted for a whole generation and falling behind for them to launch the PS4 with essentially the "We're Sorry" campaign. And it feels like as soon as they found their fucking footing, that they're just like, whatever, fine, fuck you, give us your money. I'm Anthony Sony. In fact, this is a press conference. Hi, I'm Anthony Sony. I'll take your questions.
Hey, Mr. Anthony Sony, are we going to be able to do cross-platform with Microsoft and Nintendo?
You already have that. Fuck you. Next question.
Hey, Mr. Sony.
Yes.
A bunch of people have been interested in changing their PSN IDs. When can we expect that functionality?
First of all, you said a bunch of people. Are these people bananas?
What?
These people are in bunches.
Okay.
Only 2 types of people are in bunches, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Either cloaked pejoratives used against POCs because you're a redneck, you don't seem like that, or bananas. I'm assuming these people are bananas. Are you asking about bananas?
No.
Then fine, fuck you. Next question. Next question.
My God.
What?
Next question. We won't stand for hate.
Oh my God.
We won't stand for hate.
We won't.
Anthony Sony.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Sure you are.
Yes, absolutely. Love your product. Can we make it possibly any easier to change usernames on the platform?
Yes. I can actually walk you through that process right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm ready. I have pen and paper ready.
Fantastic. Good. Do you have $400?
No.
What?
Okay. Can you get $400?
After a long time, yes.
Okay. All right. Spend $400 on a new PlayStation 4.
What?
You could either put it in the same room or hook it up to the same television as your existing PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to need to buy a new PlayStation Plus account. And you'll give this one the name that you want. See? How easy was that?
No.
How easy was that?
No.
How easy was that?
I think you misunderstood what we're asking for.
Jesus.
Okay. But how about this? Mr. Sony.
Okay.
Sony has had a long storied history in the gaming industry.
Shit,
and there are several games that we know and love. Many that we are thankful for.
Uh-huh. Yep.
How soon would you be interested in implementing backwards compatibility so we can play those older games, which have simpler architectures, on the current gen system?
Okay. All right. I've got you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a television?
I do have a television, yes.
Do you have, like, an old television?
No.
I'm not sure where you're going with this.
Okay. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a PlayStation 1 and you're going to put it directly on top of your PlayStation 4.
Oh my God.
And then you're going to put the PlayStation 1 disc in. Probably something fucking awesome like Jumpin' Flash. And you're going to play that game.
Oh, actually, Mr. Sony, follow-up question. About the PlayStation Classic.
You know what? We're not taking questions on that. Thank you all for coming. Remember, build the wall. I'm going to go do all the coke. Have a great day.
Oh my God. What?
I'm Anthony Sony.
Oh yeah, I guess that was Anthony Sony, everyone.
Jesus.
Guy's a fucking monster. Who let him in here?
Oh my God. Not like this. Speaking of dick moves. Brian, I believe you have some news for us.
Well, guys, from bad to worse.
From bad to worse.
Yep. There we go.
All right, Tegan, buckle up.
I'm strapped in.
Okay. So, on Tuesday afternoon, Activision Blizzard announced both record revenue and layoffs in the same fucking earnings call.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
What? Why would you... What?
They made more money.
More money, more paychecks? No? That's not how that works?
Brian, help us understand.
God. All right. So at Blizzard, layoffs will be targeting non-game development departments such as publishing, esports. Blizzard president J. Allen Brack said, over the last few years, many of our non-development teams expanded to support various needs. Currently, staffing levels on some of our teams are out of proportion to our current release slate. That means we need to scale down some areas of our organization. I'm sorry to share that we'll be parting ways with some of our colleagues in the U.S. today. In our regional offices, we anticipate similar evaluations subject to local requirements. And what they mean by that is, there are some fucking countries out there that have labor protections in place that prevent companies from doing shithill moves like this. The letter... France. Yeah. The letter also promised a comprehensive severance package, continued health benefits, career coaching, and job placement assistance, as well as profit-sharing bonuses for the previous year to those being laid off at Blizzard. Blizzard employees receive twice yearly bonuses based on how the company performed financially. There's no way to make this transition easy for our for impacted employees, but we're doing what we can to support our colleagues. Meanwhile, in a press release to investors, Bobby Kotick wrote, while our financial results for 2018 were the best in our history, we didn't realize our full potential. To help us reach our full potential, we've made a number of important leadership changes. These changes should enable us to achieve the many opportunities our industry affords us, especially with powerful owned franchises, our strong commercial capabilities, our direct digital connections to hundreds of millions of players, and our extraordinarily talented employees. Fuck you, Bobby Kotick. I just... God damn. God...
don't understand.
Ooh.
I don't understand.
Yep.
We made so much money, but also now we have to cut a bunch of people.
Yep.
What? I don't understand.
So the layoffs are mostly focused in places like esports and publishing. I don't get why they would cut their publishing people.
From what I understand, Rocky, was that they had been building out their publishing teams to include more people who were, building relationships with developers that were not wholly owned by Activision. So those would be the people who were handling stuff like, making the deals for Sekiro and then all those people whose job was primarily dealing with Bungie for Destiny. And now that Activision isn't in the Bungie business anymore, people whose job is to primarily deal with Bungie and deal with Destiny is less of a thing. But instead of finding more externally developed games to publish,
right,
their answer is just to fire people. And I want to spend a lot of time here focusing on roasting Activision, but I do want to take a moment to roast Jeff Keighley. because of something he did. Like, when Activision had this earnings call. Activision has earnings call, announces the layoff of 890 people, and Jeff Keighley tweets this. Based on today's Activision earning call, it sounds like this year's Call of Duty will feature the return of the single player campaign.
Wow.
Yup. Come on, Jeff Keighley. Like, that is some fucking basic level Dorito Pope shit right there. Sometimes this hobby of ours is gross. Like, this industry, Activision is one of those companies that, like, wholly and unabashedly embraces crunch. You know, like, you've got people who were working at Activision, like, 80, 90-hour weeks, you know, and let's be fair, like, in a lot of the departments that felt this the most, they were feeling those kind of 80, 90-hour weeks. You work in publishing, you're working on Destiny as part of the publishing team. In the run-up to release to Destiny 2, I'm sure there were a lot of 80-hour weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You're working on the esports teams. I'm sure that with the launch of Overwatch League, you were probably working some 80-hour weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these people are salary, you know, not hourly. So when they're working those 80-hour weeks, it's like there's not any additional compensation for doing so.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get fucked. God. Just obnoxious. There was a headline that ran, I believe it was from PC Gamer. Ubisoft had their earnings call this week as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they also announced record earnings. And the headline that PC Gamer went with for the Ubisoft's earning report, I thought was like a really good, strong fuck you to Activision. Was Ubisoft reports strong profits, manages to not fire 800 people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And like, I saw some people saying that, like, oh, well, that's not fair. Ubisoft takes advantages of like grants and government partnerships in both France and Canada. And you know what I'm going to say? Fucking good. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If part of what makes Ubisoft a healthy company is government participation, government grants and oversight, and that means that like everybody's making a fair wage and nobody's losing their jobs, and like developers are taken care of and players are getting games and everybody's coming up Millhouse, then who the fuck cares? It means the systems in place are working. I'm a big advocate of the idea of like a healthy government should spend some of its money on supporting the arts and whatever stripe they come in. And so like, I think it's absolutely fine that both the French and Canadian governments have given grants to Ubisoft. And I think it's totally cool that Ubisoft is like, yeah, our long-term strategies of supporting games longer is working out and we did really well and nobody's losing their jobs. Like, good for them. Fuck Activision. Like, I made a point this week of buying Far Cry New Dawn. Mainly because I kind of wanted to make a statement with the purchase. I'm like, you know what? This is me, like, in my own little way, and I know the only person who cares is going to be me, but I literally want to vote with my wallet. I want to go buy this game to reward Ubisoft for making the right choices more often than making bad ones over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I'm not going to say they haven't fucked up at all. They certainly have. But, like, if I were to make a pie graph of fuck up to not fuck up, their pie graph is a lot less embarrassing than Activision's.
True.
I mean, what are your guys' feels? Like, I feel like I haven't stopped here. I haven't paused. Like, how do you guys feel about this shit? Like, lay it on me.
Oh, man, it sucks. You know, Activision is basically like the New England Patriots of like the video game industry, you know?
Mm.
They keep winning. They keep making money hand over fist. but they're like, they're terrible. They're run by bad people, but they keep making money, you know? Like, they know something. And, like, to, like, put a little bit of, like, fighting game wisdom in this, like, the best way to deal with Activision is make sure that they lose. And, like, I don't know how to do that right now, you know? There are definitely really good things, like, within, like, Activision, you know? Like, they still have Blizzard, which, like, includes things like Overwatch and Hearthstone. And, like, Call of Duty's still making money hand over fist, even if it's not, like, quote-unquote living up to its potential or whatever. That's not just, like, these properties on their own. Like, they don't just float. Like, they're definitely intelligent people that are making really good decisions. They're making good games. And people that are networking, making sure that they're in front of the right people, that they are presented the correct way, and things like that. But, like, these people at the top, like, they don't care about any of it, you know? They don't care about the process, the art to it. They just want to know how much money they made this year. Like, how many loot boxes did we sell? You know? Like, what the fuck? I mean, honestly, I wish those people cared. Short of, like, punishing them for not caring, which is a thing that I'm not really sure how to do at the moment. I'm not sure how quickly any of this will really change.
I don't say this lightly, but I am ready for Activision to fail.
I know what you mean.
I know that would mean probably a whole bunch of people needing to find jobs, but
right.
I feel like since Activision is the largest game publisher in the world, that so goes Activision, so goes the industry. And I don't think that they deserve that kind of leadership role in this industry. Mm-hmm. They need to be fucking gone. I think about when Nintendo turned in an absolutely, like, shit financial performance in, I believe it was 2013?
13, 14, one of those.
Yeah, and all their software sales were down. They missed their hardware targets. And, you know, things were rough shakes. And Mr. Iwata announces, yep, we missed all our targets. We done fucked up. But here's what we're going to do. The entire executive staff is taking a 30% pay cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. And we're going to take a look at, like, what we did to fuck up and how we're going to make it better. I look at companies like Nintendo and I look at companies like Ubisoft, where when they don't do as good as they want, they react to that with, like, a level of, you know, introspection and figuring out what they can do to do better. The way Activision does business literally cannot last forever. It is the equivalent of fucking fracking the video game industry. They are fracking their fan base. Like, the thing that they do with Call of Duty, like, they're not making new Call of Duty fans. Hi, Rocky, do you play the Call of Duty?
No.
Okay. Have you ever played the Call of Duty?
Yeah, I play Call of Duty.
Okay. And would you say you fell off and never looked back?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. And Tegan, do you play the Call of Duty?
No.
Have you ever played the Call of Duty?
Nope.
Has anything that Activision has done in the last 2 to 3 years, when they were desperately trying to drum up interest in Call of Duty, made you want to try Call of Duty?
Hell no.
Okay, so when they talked about boots on the ground, that didn't make you want to fucking get in there.
Talking about boots on the ground made me want to pull all of my hair out.
Okay, so Rocky fell off Call of Duty, never looked back. Tegan never played Call of Duty and is uninterested in their horse shit. Like, they're one of the things that came out of this call, in addition to this, was when they were talking about how they were going to be reallocating resources and what they were going to be doing going forward. Because they also had to address the fact that they got no fucking Destiny now. They're like, well, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be increasing investment on Call of Duty. They mentioned that. And that's just them. Yeah. Yeah, like, their strategy is to fire, like, close to 900 people and then spend more money on Call of Duty. That's their strategy.
It's so dumb.
Well, I mean, in that case, it's probably for the best, right? Because, like, I would rather them make this big bet and, like, lose, and then they're, like, gone, than, like, let them coast, like, unpunished for this.
And I look around, like, all of... It's weird, but this actually makes me want to play Apex Legends more. Because all Activision does is kill and chase off talent and ideas. Mm-hmm. The people who developed Apex Legends, the leaders at Respawn Studios, are people who once worked at Activision on Call of Duty back when people gave a shit about it. And we're like, wow, this sure does seem like a shit place to work. And then they quit and went and started their own studio, Respawn. Yep. And what is the fucking shooter that everybody's talking about right now? Apex Legends. Like, that thing is making money hand over fist, and their active player base, now this isn't concurrent, this is active. Their active player base for Apex Legends has hit 25 million.
Ooh, very nice.
Right. Meanwhile, over here is Activision firing people and being like, what if we had a battle royale mode? I'm like,
that's not what we want from you.
I'm just ready for them to fucking go. I mean, all the reports coming out of Blizzard these days are sad that, like, Blizzard culture and the idea of Blizzard as, like, a separate thing, like, that's all done. Like, you work at Blizzard now, it apparently doesn't feel any different than working at, any other part of Activision.
Which really sucks, because Blizzard used to be really cool.
Right. And guys, I don't know. Like, I'm really not, and I shouldn't say this with this industry, but I'm not sure how anybody is going to beat this for most reprehensible business practice this year. Like, it kind of feels...
We may be surprised.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like I shouldn't say that, because Jesus Christ, if any industry can do it, video games can. Like, we just had our obvious winner for Elon Musk presents stupid as shit in the form of, like, Randy Pitchford claiming that squirting is a magic show. But this, how does it get more evil than we would like to announce record revenue? Oh, by the way. Fuck you, Activision. Fuck you.
It's like I would have made more money if it wasn't for those meddling publishers.
Alright. Video games are a barn, and I want to burn it down.
Hey, you know what? Activision doesn't get to claim video games. They don't.
Yeah. You know who does? Nintendo!
No. Tegan?
Yeah.
Dial that shit back. But we can be happy, but dial that shit back.
No! Nintendo did so good!
They did pretty good, man.
So good.
They do good sometimes.
They do good lots of times. Like, not only did they just have a direct, they already announced another direct.
Wait, really?
The 26th, they're gonna have a Pokemon direct.
Hey!
Hey!
I care about that now.
Yeah, you do care about that now.
Brent's like Ice-T, fucking Rick and Morty, like, I care now. Oh, shit.
It's good. Yeah, they announced a Pokemon direct, and that second trailer for the Pokemon movie dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, it's good. I can't wait. This movie's gonna be good. I'm so excited. Bulbasaur looks like Toothless. Bulbasaur's a baby, and I love him.
All right. So, Tegan, there was a direct.
There was a direct on the 13th. Happy Valentine's Day. A great present from Nintendo. From your loves at Nintendo. So, we got an update on Captain Toad which is available now. There's a 2-player co-op mode for all the courses, and 18 new challenges and 5 new courses that will come as a paid DLC. And then we got to hear Final Fantasy IX is coming. It's already out, and it's available for $20.
Apparently, it's the mobile/PC version, so that might be one to skip for the foreseeable future. It has all of the same fatal crash bugs that the mobile and PC version did, and the same, like, mostly illegible font.
Ooh.
So, but in fairness, the people that we should be yelling at about that are Square Enix. Come on, Square Enix. What are you doing?
Not Nintendo.
We should be yelling at somebody, but not Nintendo.
Not Nintendo, Square Enix.
Yeah.
And then we already talked about the Tetris Battle Royale, which we're all having a great time on. There will be future online events, so that'll be neat. Deltarune is coming out on Switch. It's going to be released episodically, and it starts on February 28th. It's a free download. Neat.
The first episode is free. You will spend American dollars for the rest.
Yeah. Well, now it's free.
Yeah.
We're only talking about the first one.
Well, no, I know. I don't want anybody to get the expectation. They're like, oh, wow, this, like, it's all gonna, oh, wow.
It's free. Yeah. Free's my favorite place for a trial game.
Hmm.
And then on March 22nd, they're also going to be getting Unraveled 2, which did win the DICE Awards Family Game of the Year award.
Is that a threat or a promise? Like,
that's a promise. March 22nd.
Yeah.
Unraveled 2. It's not a threat.
Why would it be a threat? I'm confused.
I could make it a threat.
I don't know why a game...
Strangle you with some fucking yarn.
Like, why does my fucking guy made of yarn take fall damage?
Both your guys made of yarn take fall damage.
I
like,
know.
Yarn isn't, like, indestructible, dude. Like, fuck.
Yeah, but, like, if you drop a piece of yarn from, like, say, 18 to 24 inches, it's
Don't
not going to fuck
apologize
it
to
up.
it? You say you're sorry for dropping it? You feel like it feels bad? Its little face gets sad?
Here at the Cartwright House, we don't apologize to yarn.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
clearly you don't apologize to anybody. No, I'm kidding. Cutting words. Super effective. Anyway. Then on March 26th, we're gonna get Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon! And Final Fantasy VII, but not the remastered version. Just the regular version.
Yeah.
What? I don't... Oh, because I was angry about it. Brian asked why I put you fuckers as a bullet point, and it's because I was mad that it wasn't the remastered version.
Yeah.
It was just the regular version.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. That was just my gut reaction.
I remember.
Yeah,
Yoshi's
the
Crafted
Final
World?
Fantasy VII that they're releasing is, again, the shitty PC/mobile version, so
Full
don't.
of polygons. Thanks, Square.
And we don't hate polygons here, but we do hate shitty PC mobile ports.
We do.
Yeah.
Thanks, Square. Yoshi's Crafted World coming out on March 29th. There's gonna be in-game coins that you can collect to get crafted costumes to give you some protection against enemies. It looks like mostly Yoshi's just carrying around like a little cardboard box. It's kind of cute. There are over 180 costumes, and the demo course, which is the very first level, so level 1-1, is available online to try right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Mortal Kombat 11 is coming April 23rd. Box Boy and Box Girl is coming April 26th. It's a 2-player story mode, and then additional games afterwards with, like, the tall box. And there are 270 total stages to beat.
Box Boy, Box Girl looks cute, but, like,
It does.
the way they talked about it made it sound like it's been, like, a phenomenon that I just, like, missed. So I don't know when I missed it.
It totally is a phenomenon that you've missed.
It's super cute.
Yeah, there are like 3 existing Box Boy games on the 3DS. They are all good. They're all very good.
Okay.
So it's so like, and just a general observation on the Direct here is that one of the things I was hoping that we were going to get to with the Switch was a point where like Nintendo was kind of like bringing focus on like their weird handheld side of themselves, as opposed to like the prestigious, like shiny, fancy home console side of themselves. And I feel like this was the Direct where we finally got there. This game plus something else that we'll talk about later I was like, oh shit, weird Nintendo is out in full force today. Like, get excited. Like, Box Boy plus Box Girl that's cool news. I'm all over that shit. Tegan, are you all over that shit?
I'm highly intrigued. It looks like my sort of jam, for sure. My brand of jelly.
Yep.
I like
if you know
apricot
what I'm
jelly.
saying. I like marmalade. Marmalade's tasty.
Mm.
But yeah, I will probably be checking this out. Then we're getting an update for Starlink this April. Team Star Fox and Team Wolf will be joining with new missions, and all the new characters can go on old missions. Yay!
Oh, wait. This is Ubisoft supporting a Ubisoft game.
Wow, amazing! Good job, Ubisoft. Maybe do that some more. Maybe support your shit. Anyway, then we're getting Assassin's Creed 3, totally remastered on May 21st, along with all of the DLC. All of it.
I gotta be fair, this is what I don't understand. Like, as near as I can tell, Assassin's Creed 3 is probably the most disliked of all Assassin's Creed games.
No,
Like,
I'm pretty sure
not
the pirate one was liked less.
Yeah, I think it's Black Flag for...
Now, people are pretty
nobody-
pro on that Black Flag one.
Mm.
Because that was...
The same people who are pro on the Black Flag one are the people who are playing Sea of Thieves and stuff. People who like the boats.
The bullets.
But Assassin's Creed 3 was pretty much just like people lining up to be murdered in a single file line while all wearing hats. You know, just like, yeah, here you go, wearing a hat. Murder me.
Please. End my suffering. That seems fair.
So I don't know. I mean, I kind of wish that they had picked like a different Assassin's Creed game to bring to the Switch. What I'm hoping is that they'll eventually do something like they did with either Assassin's Creed Liberation or Assassin's Creed Rogue, where they come up with a different game to put on this platform, kind of like a side story for their main chronology. Like, give me some fresh Assassins on my Switch. But in fairness, I don't think that's the kind of thing that Ubisoft would announce as part of a direct. Like, I think that's more of a Ubisoft stage show at E3 kind of thing, where like,
Yeah.
hey guys, we're bringing a new Assassin's Creed story to Switch. But I think it is good news that it is obvious that they are bringing the franchise to the platform, because it makes odds of that more likely.
Yeah, Smash Ultimate 3.0 update will be coming this spring. All we're telling you is that there are going to be more new amiibos in 2019, that the Joker Challenger Pack 1 is going to drop before the end of April, and that's it.
I'm excited about the prospect of buying a solid Snake amiibo.
Snake's not bad, dude. I mean, they nerfed his ass or whatever, but like, it's pretty good.
That's because only Peach can have such a bombacious booty.
You know that's just a petticoat. Like, you know. Oh.
There's no petticoat under there. There is no petticoat under there. There hasn't been a petticoat under there since Melee. There is no petticoat. That's all hip.
Oh, man, I need to see the receipts. I don't know about all that.
That's all hip. Anyway. And then we got Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is coming this spring. Got like a BAFTA and stuff. Neat.
Yeah.
I still won't pick it up because it's not my jam, but like I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
I'm real cool with this. Also, like, I wonder, do you guys think this was in development before Microsoft bought Ninja Theory?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Good at Microsoft for not coming in and being like, hey, all the shit you guys had going,
Scrap it.
not no more. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, considering that those guys are working on, like, ways to implement Xbox Live on Switch, it's obvious that they are comfortable having,
They're ready to be friends.
yeah.
And then they're gonna team up and tackle the ultimate enemy. Sony.
I thought the ultimate enemy was Activision.
Activision's the ultimate enemy as far as publishers go. Sony is the ultimate enemy as far as, like, bad video game consoles go.
Tegan, I'm going to need you to address this next bullet point because I am so excited and I have so many feelings.
You do? Yeah? For Super Mario Maker 2, which is coming on Switch, it's got Mario and Luigi on the cover. What a steal. And it's gonna have a bunch of stuff from Super Mario 3D World, like the cat bell and stuff. It's gonna be a good fun time. Good fun time. And Russ from the Game Grumps is gonna be able to spend an entire month working on fucking levels for it. It'll be great.
More important than any fucking cat bell.
No, nothing is more important than cat onesies.
Okay. You're wrong.
No.
And here's why you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
The thing that Mario Maker nerds, myself included, have been begging Nintendo for since the release of the first Mario Maker, and they know on what side their bread is buttered because the first thing they did was service this fandom. We were all like, hey guys, where's Slopes? Hey guys, where's Slopes? All we want is fucking Slopes. Hey Nintendo, can we get Slopes DLC? Where are my fucking Slopes?
Oh yeah, they put all those fucking Slopes right in the very beginning.
It was the most we hear you shit I've ever seen. Like, they open the trailer and they're like, here's Mario doing a thing. It doesn't work out, but you know what? Where it would have worked out? If there was fucking Slopes. And they, like, the first half of that trailer is like Mario and Slopes. And they're like, look, Slopes, everybody.
You wanted
Slopes.
them, you fucking got them.
Yep. And I'm like, oh my god. Ah, they do move in herds. Just... And I'm so excited. Fucking Slopes. Guys, June comes. Your podcast dad is going to be doing nothing but making fucking Mario Maker levels. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
So what you're telling us is that you got 4 months to find a streaming solution on your Switch.
So that you can stream yourself making Super Mario Maker levels.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
I am way on board. I am super down. The other most exciting thing that they said, like, again, like, I don't want to, like, say, like, the cat bell sucks. Cat bell's great.
I like the cat bell. I think
cat bell's
fun.
fine. But when you're like, look, Slopes plus the fucking angry sun from Super Mario 3, holy shit. Oh.
Brian came in his pants.
Little bit, here and there.
Oh, gross. I didn't need to know that. Jesus.
Tegan, it's more of a what we might call a metaphorical splooge.
Nasty. I don't need to know about your fangirl boner.
Look. My flower of desire is open.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, anyway. So, you know what? Brian's gonna be judging for Game of the Year.
Oh, God. Yeah, like...
Video Game of the Year.
All the rest of games are canceled. Game of the Year is Super Mario Maker 2.
Oof. Oh, boy. Dragon Quest Builders is coming. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is coming on July 12th. You get the story, 4-player co-op modes, underwater maps, and a special gift for owners of the previous game. Yay! And then they dropped what everybody wanted to know about. Fucking Fire Emblem 3 Houses info. Coming July 26th. There will be a collector's edition. The collector's edition is going to come with a steelbook case and a CD soundtrack and probably an art book. That's what it looked like anyway. The game is going to take place in Frogland. Frogland? I don't remember. It's a new region. Who cares?
Frogland?
Yeah, Frogland. The new protagonist, which you can choose male or female, just like Awakening, is a professor at a military school. Nice. Please don't let the romance pool be your students.
It's almost certainly going to be. Like, holy shit.
Please don't make me bang my students. That feels weird.
I'm not doing that ever. Gotta let them know.
Can I bang the other teachers at this school?
You don't want to play Hot for Teacher in your Fire Emblems?
I only want to play Hot for Teacher if I'm hot for other teachers, not hot for students. You will get to manage units and take on missions in distant regions. It's got a bunch of menus that are similar to the Valkyria Chronicles. There's a familiar. We got what appear to be fully animated cutscenes, which is sweet. There's going to be bonds like the other games, but they allow you to support each other in slightly different ways in battle, which looks neat. And then they told us what the fucking 3 houses were, which is great. The Adrestian Empire in the south, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus in the north, and the Leicester Alliance in the east. Yay! The monastery where the school is in the center of the three regions and works to, quote-unquote, maintain order and houses the Officers' Academy. You get to pick one of these houses, the Black Eagles, which are the Adrestian kids, the Blue Lions, which are the Holy Kingdom of Fargus' kids, and the Gold Deal, which are the Leicester Alliance kids. You lead one of the houses, tutor the students within, and interact with all the other students at the school. Your students can totally die in battle. So, even though they're going on what are essentially training missions, and through combat and study, you can help them reach their full potential.
I'm assuming that they'll also have a wimp mode. Like
support your children. Yeah, I fucking hope they do. I hope they have a non-permanent death mode, because God, I can't play without a non-permanent death mode. I suck. But I want everyone to live and eat pie. So yeah, that was that. And then they showed a game called Astral Chain, which is coming out August 30th, and it is a fucking robot JoJo stand battle with a soundtrack from Nier Automata. It's great. Wow.
When that trailer started, I was like, is this platinum? Is this platinum? And then, like, I spent, like, just, like, through the rest of the... I must have, like, sounded like a Pokemon whose name is This Is Platinum.
Right.
Because I was like, this is platinum. This is platinum. This is platinum.
This is fucking platinum.
And, like, as it became more and more evident, like, the various cool things, like...
Fuck, it looks good, though.
I was like, oh, look, it's like they're cool anime future cops who are connected to each other through an astral chain. And,
anime future cops on dog robots. You could do mounted combat and have pet mechanics. Also, Bayonetta 3's in development. Please understand.
I am way on board the astral train hype train. Choo choo.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was just like...
Get in my Switch.
That was, like, one of the things I said, like, when they did their E3 press conference last year was, like, where are the cool fucking third-party titles? Like, we've reached a point where, like, people know that the Switch is a place where you can go make money. Where are the cool fucking third-party titles? Mm-hmm. You know, the shit where you're like, oh, wow, like, this is a third-party title on the Switch that seems like a fully featured idea and a big deal. And I suppose I should say, like, I'm not discounting indies here. Like, I recognize there are a lot of great indie titles, but something that feels like a big, glossy experience where somebody other than Nintendo was writing the checks.
Right.
And this feels like that. You know, like, this is Platinum doing, like, a big marquee experience that they're publishing, and they're doing it on Switch. Like, that's awesome. Tetris 99 could have been anywhere, but it's on Switch. Like, that's...
PSP. But it's on Switch and PSP.
Yeah. Are we sure that PSP thing isn't a joke?
Or not!
Oh, man.
Right. If it is a joke, we will please understand and apologize profusely, but, like, God, it's just too funny.
It's too funny. Gotta write it out.
Alright, moving forward. Jesus Christ.
Moving forward, we got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is coming sometime this summer. You know, it's like a 2D, 3D, sort of side-scrolling, not 2D, side-scrolling, 3D side-scrolling adventure?
Tegan, I assure you that the people who...
Man, he went through it so fast.
The people who want Bloodstained don't need Bloodstained explained to them.
Yep.
They have been sitting there with a real hard boner for, like, how long? What, 3 years at this point? 4 years? Mm-hmm. Rocky, when was the Kickstarter?
I think it was 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. Kickstarter was 2015.
4 years ago.
I'm calling that 3 years ago. Like, it was like the summer of 2015, I think.
Yeah, so, like, Igarashi leaves Konami in 2014 because why wouldn't you leave Konami? And then the next year it was like, hey, check it out. They raised $5.5 million on Kickstarter to essentially give us a spiritual successor to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm excited. I just don't want this game to Mighty Number 9 us.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Then we got Daemon X Machina, which is also coming out this summer. The demo is available now. It's a prototype mission, and it's only going to be available for a limited time. You can do 4 different missions, including a boss battle. And after playing the demo, there might be an email survey for you to complete so you can give them feedback. You can also give them feedback via social media, Twitter, or Facebook, probably mostly Twitter. If you do play, please give them feedback because they are actively seeking it out. Like, they want it.
Yeah, I played it. It was cool. I might tweet about it later.
Give them that feedback, man.
Yeah.
It's neat. Then we're getting Grid Autosport also this summer, a realistic racing sim with all the DLC included, which is like 100 cars and like 100 circuits. And there is split-screen racing and Demolition Derby mode. Nice. Then, this summer, we get a Switch-exclusive Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is going to include the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers, the Defenders, the X-Men, like, all them people. All them people. And you're going to have local and online multiplayer. Nice. And also this summer, the last game that they announced for this summer is going to be Oninaki, which is an anime ARPG. You travel between the living world and the beyond to keep lost souls from becoming monsters. The souls can be used in battle to grant you different powers. It looked really neat. Huh. It looked neat.
And so this is the Tokyo RPG studio from Square Enix.
Yep.
So is this the same dev team as is this the Octopath dev team?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, the Octopath is the Bravely Default dev team.
Right.
Yeah, Octopath is the Bravely Default team.
These are the guys. Oh shit! What did they put out? This is like their 3rd game. Damn it. Guys, I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
Dying? He's having a strunk.
That's the one.
Call a bomba lamps.
I am Setsuna
Yeah.
and Lost Sphere. Thank Christ.
Yeah.
This looks like it's got more ideas going on than either of those. So.
Oh, that's
We'll
right.
definitely-
They also did Lost Sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, as near as I could tell, the entire reaction to Lost Sphere from people was like, well, okay.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
That is a video game.
Yeah. It's like, okay, that's a video game. But like, this looks like it's got more going on than that. So.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it plays out. Tegan, what's
Yeah.
coming out this fall?
This fall, we got 2 games for sure announced. We got Dead by Daylight coming.
Oh, shit.
With multiple maps, characters, and customizable options. You can play online as the killer or as the survivors. Dun, dun, dun.
Also a very streamable game.
Very
Guy-
streamable game.
And let's talk just a second about like the quality of the footage of Dead by Daylight they showed. Like, all right, Tegan thinks she knows where I'm going with this, and she's probably right. What the fuck? Like, if I'm Nintendo, right, and like I've got a third-party partner who shows up with some footage of their game on my system that they want to put in the Direct, and it looks like that, I would tell them promptly, no.
Yeah, I would say, we'll wait until summer to announce this one. Jeez.
Like, what the fuck is this? This looks like absolute dog shit. Like, Dead by Daylight looked real bad. Like, real bad. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, this isn't going in the Direct. Like, but yet somebody was like, I don't know, just stick it in there. Like, what harm can it do? And I can't tell you, like, how many, like, sassy, shitty nerds I saw who were like, yeah, I just saw the Nintendo Direct. Dead by Daylight looks real good. Like, all right, come on, nerds. Like, there was plenty of good stuff in the Direct. Like, I have no idea how Dead by Daylight got in there. Like, but wow. It was the most Aunt Peggy shit. Just like, what is this? Why is this? Don't. Please, Nintendo, don't do that again. Don't feature that game again. It looks bad. Bad port. Friends don't let friends play bad ports.
Mm-hmm. True story. But we did get a good one. We got Dragon Quest XI, the Definitive Edition. And the Definitive Edition itself is going to be a Switch exclusive. You know, it's got like a 2D 16-bit mode, but fully orchestrated field and battle music. Nice. Rocky was streaming that for a while.
Yeah, I gotta, finish that. I'll probably finish it No, I won't finish it during the summer. Holy shit. When am I gonna finish this game? I have no idea. Just gotta play Kingdom Hearts, which I'm gonna do in April, and then new Final Fantasy 14 expansion comes out in July. Maybe I'll do it in March. I'm gonna pick it up again in March, see how I feel about it. Cause, I'm at this one fight, and I know I have to grind. I gotta spend 2 hours grinding. Hopefully it won't be that long, but I gotta grind and then I can go beat the boss and do the rest of it. Cause, everything but, the combat is super fun to me, you know? The dialogue's cool, it's fully voiced. The characters are, interesting to, look at, even though, half of them kind of look the same.
Mm-hmm.
And, the story beats are fun, and, it's bright and colorful. It's just, the fighting either makes me not want to do it. Maybe I'll just let the game autoplay itself. Dude, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'll come back to it. But yeah.
Figure it out.
Dragon Quest XI.
Then we got some stuff that are just coming out this year. Or, later this year.
Mm-hmm.
No Animal Crossing news. Before I get to that, no Animal Crossing news. Sorry. That's okay. We know it's coming. That's enough. At this point, that's enough. We've made enough summoning circles. It's coming.
Maybe if they stop the summoning circles altogether, we might actually get it. Because, I remember, the Direct was coming out, and I saw at least, 3 summoning circles,
right?
The morning of the Direct. I'm like, holy shit. Can we chill?
I saw, literally before E3 last year, I saw probably 15. Just, on Twitter alone. And you know I retweeted literally all of them.
Yeah, it had to be done. I respect it.
But yeah, so our first cuddly cozy title for the rest of this year is Disney Tsum Tsum Festival! Yay! There's local and online multiplayer co-op! There's, regular Tsum Tsum games and then, other things where you run around as a Tsum! I don't know!
Yeah, this is the Festival of Atonement Nietzsche was talking about.
It is wild. I don't know what's going on, but it's wild. And then we got Rune Factory 4 Special Remastered coming later this year. You know, it's like your Story of Seasons. You interact with townsfolk, you fish, you work on your farm, you raise monsters, you cook, you battle alongside the townsfolk, you become friends, you get married. Also, Rune Factory 5's coming for Switch.
I think that this is definitely an example of the weird 3DS side of Nintendo.
To me, this is an indicator that the 3DS is going away.
Oh, yeah.
Because Rune Factory 5 is coming out for the Switch.
Yeah. The 3DS always had a very healthy, very interesting kind of weird lineup.
Yeah.
And
almost all those games are coming to Switch.
Yeah. And I see that as a good thing because it'll help fill out the Switch's lineup. Because I think that there are still some Western publishers who are caught unaware by how successful the Switch is, and major AAA studios and AAA publishers take 2 to 3 years to gin up a game from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible that we won't see major announcements for Switch games, new Switch games for people Activision and EA until E3 this year.
Fuck Activision.
I'm just saying that major third...
Also fuck EA, but for different reasons.
And honestly, a lot of the same reasons.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, major Major publishers are gonna get games on the Switch, yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's going to take a while. There were some folks who were, I guess, anticipating that success, like Bethesda, who, already had stuff in the pipeline and was ready to go. But like Warner Brothers seemed to be like, okay, we get it. Like, this thing makes money now. So when fucking Mortal Kombat 11 got announced, Mortal Kombat 11, Switch.
Yep. And Nintendo's allowing cross-play.
Yeah.
And their online service is way cheaper than anyone else's. Nice.
Also, Tegan, it's a lot less fully featured, to be fair.
Nice. Well, yeah, but I still haven't had any issues with it, so. Nice. I'm dabbing every time I say the word nice.
God damn it, Tegan.
God damn it, Tegan.
I like dabbing! Fuck it! Anyway. And then, Rocky watched me have a fucking stroke in the chat! Rocky was helping me do
the write-up.
The write-up for the thing. We were like, alright, we're gonna do every other thing. And then I got distracted because, like, my boss came over and was, like, talking to me about stuff because she didn't realize I was on lunch doing this thing on my lunch. But anyway, then they announced that Link's Awakening is coming and it's gonna be a remake. And oh my god, he's small round bean, my small round bean boy. He's there and he's round and cute and everything is so cute. Oh my god, I love it. It's like the Wind Waker style, but it got like mashed back into more of like that 8-bit feel, so everybody's got like the really tall eyes. Oh my god, they're so cute. Can I take pictures? I just want to know if I can still get the pictures. I want to get that little thief fucking picture trying to steal that goddamn Yoshi doll. Oh my god. They're so cute. This is my first Zelda game, and I'm so excited. This was my first Zelda game. It was the first game that I got and I beat all by myself. And it was really, really hard. And I played it mostly while I was on the way to Boston in the back of a car. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna kick its ass. I can't wait. I just strunk. So there's like the animated opening scene, which looked, so good. So good. And like the waves, and I'm like, what the fuck is this wave? And then I saw the boat, and then I saw the boot, and as soon as I saw the boot, I was like, I can't even! I was losing it. Rocky, I'm sure Rocky was just like, what?
Well, no, I like Link's Awakening. I had a lot of fun with it. And I'm really excited for like the new art style. And like, I like how the enemies are actually designed. Like, they look really like fresh.
Yeah.
And like movement looks pretty cool. Yeah, the round and like squishies and whatnot.
Yeah, it's so cute. I love it.
And
good job. Good remaster. Looks so nice.
Yeah.
Looks so nice.
I think that like Resident Evil 2 this year, that there appear to be enough changes on the dock that like I don't think calling it a remaster is this is a full-on fucking remake. Like these are entirely new assets. Mm-hmm. Like a remaster is okay. We took these old assets and we've up-res them. Like we're using some of the original tools. We're using some of the original toys. Like they had to make this game from fucking scratch. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. I think you guys know that this is a gap in my Zelda play history.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
My first Zelda game is a gap in your history?
Yep.
Aww.
I'm really looking forward to, playing this. Like, I am, friend of the show, Joe Spiro, like, has, like, shamed me in the past for having not played this. So, I'm really looking forward to being able to, like, settle in and play what a lot of people say is like the best of the 2D Zeldas.
It is such a good one. I hope they keep the color dungeon. I hope they keep the photo studio and that weird little rat dude. Oh my goodness. I can't fucking wait.
The photo studio is going to be fantastic in this new art style.
Oh, it's going to look so good. It's going to look so cute. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this is a gap in your Zelda history. Oh, Brian! I hope you love my child. I hope you love the sun. This is my son. Link's Awakening. This is my baby. This got me into, like, video games properly. What a good boy. I love him. I love him. I can't pre-order it yet, but I'm ready. Nintendo, take my money. Is there a collector's edition? Can I have it?
There will probably be a collector's edition, yeah.
Does it come with a teeny tiny statue of this little round Link? Just a small, maybe 2 inches tall?
You mean like an amiibo? Like the Link's Awakening
amiibo?
No,
not an amiibo. Just a 2-inch tall statue. Like half the size of a Netoroid. Just round and good.
Tegan, I've got news for you. You're getting an amiibo.
I'm getting an amiibo! I'm getting a whole amiibo! Yes! I would also take an acrylic stand that had all 8 instruments of the Windfish on it.
Mm.
That'd be sweet. I love this game so much that year, for my birthday, my mom painted me Link from the owl. She did a painting for me of Link and the owl. For like a birthday poster.
Nice.
It said The Legend of Tegan on it really big. And she copied the font stuff. It was so cool.
That actually is really cool.
I love this Link. This is my favorite. I can't wait. That's a lie. Wind Waker's my favorite. I'll take a Wind Waker point too. I love it.
Oh man.
I'm so excited. This makes me so happy. Don't even know. I'm so happy. My son is coming. He's coming home. And then Nintendo won February. Because then, the next day, 2 days later, they announced that, hey, we're gonna do another Nintendo Direct. But this time, it's just gonna focus on Pokemon. And it's gonna be on, the 26th of February. Is coming at 7 a.m. Pacific time, which is 10 a.m. my time. And I'm really glad it's on a Tuesday, because at 10 a.m. on Mondays, I have a meeting, and I was going to be real mad if I had to miss it because of a stupid meeting that I have every week.
Man, I feel like this was a good-ass Direct.
It was a good-ass Direct.
Yep. Yeah, they knocked it out of the park. The only things I had an issue with were the Dead by Daylight, where I was like, oh no, how'd this get in here? And some of those haggard Final Fantasy ports that they showed. But other than that, absolutely fucking fantastic. So, good on ya. You want to talk about something which isn't fantastic?
No, I just want to talk about this more. But I will listen to something that isn't fantastic.
Epic Games is seeking to dismiss 2 Millies lawsuit.
What?
Yeah.
Epic, guys who have made literally over $1 billion on fucking Fortnite, have responded to 2 Millies' recent copyright infringement lawsuit, which alleges that the swipe it emote mimics the Millie Rock. In its motion to dismiss, the Epic leans on the argument that a dance step does not follow under copyright law, and further claims that the swipe it emote uses a different move than the Millie Rock. Plaintiff's lawsuit is fundamentally at odds with free speech principles. Fuck you.
Sorry, everyone. Brian just had a stroke.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to try again.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Plaintiff's lawsuit is fundamentally at odds with free speech principles as it attempts to impose
He can't make it through the sentence.
Brian, I believe. All right, the people need to know.
To impose liability and thereby chill creative expression by claiming rights that do not exist under the law, wrote a fucking vampire, Dracula, who works for Epic.
Yep. Okay.
There's another quote, I think.
Okay. Fucking Dracula went on to say, no one can own a dance step. Copyright law is clear that individual dance steps and simple dance routines are not protected by copyright, but rather building blocks for free expression, which are in the public domain for choreographers, dancers, and the general public to use, perform, and enjoy. He then turned into a bat and flew away.
Brian.
Wow.
Fucking A. John Sindali, Dracula, his brief also lays out the purported differences between, you know what, Rocky, it just set in for me. They call it swipe it.
Yep. They do.
They do.
I'm leaving this planet. I'm not coming back. I'm gonna fucking backflip off the earth. I'm backflipping off the fucking planet.
Brian, come on, man.
There's only so much I could take. Like, between this and fucking Activision, like, I'm gonna address our audience for just a second. I have to pause.
Yeah, go ahead. Take all the time you need.
Okay. Look, you could say to me, like, yeah, man, you know, like, I believe that, like, maybe capitalism isn't fundamentally broken. But even if you believe that, even if you fucking believe that, you have to be like, this laissez-faire Dracula shit is a nightmare. Like, if you could look at me with a straight face and say, like, no, I believe this laissez-faire Dracula shit is cool, then I will fight you. I will fight you, and I will win.
The power of rage alone.
I'm gonna fucking come at you with a bundle of light tubes, and I'm gonna break them over your fucking head.
Oh shit! See, this is what we need, Brian. Brian, I need you to use this anger. We got to look at actual evil in the face and say, "No, what the fuck? Like, get that shit out of here!"
All right, here we go. All right, let's fucking roll up our sleeves and get through this nightmare.
Do it.
What? Jesus. Whereas the Millie Rock is described as a dance step consisting of a side step to the right while swinging the left arm horizontally across the chest to the right and then reversing the movement on the other side, Swipe It is purportedly more complicated. By contrast, Swipe It consists of varying arm movements, sometimes using a straight horizontal arc across the chest, and at other times starting below the hips and then traveling in a diagonal arc across the body up to the shoulder while pivoting on the balls and heels of the feet, a wind-up of the right arm before swiping, and a rolling motion of the hands and forearms between swipes. I'm going to upper deck your fucking toilet. Moreover, whereas the Millie Rock, the torso, shoulders, and head frontward while the ribs move side to side, the swipe with side to side with the arm movements, and Swipe It, the torso, shoulders, and head turn to the side with the arm movement and the ribs remain in place. It is obvious that Epic took 2 Millie's dance and sought to profit off of it, said David L. Hecht of the law firm Pierce, Bainbridge, Beck, Price, Hecht, and Van Helsing.
Hecht is just straight up like, fuck you mean? Like, what are you talking about?
What the fuck is this? Epic is essentially talking out of both sides of its mouth in a motion to dismiss. It argues that, on one hand, the Swipe It emote is not the Millie Rock, which is ridiculous as fans have long recognized it as Millie's signature dance, but it also argues that, on the other hand, even if it is Millie's dance, it's not protectable. Regarding the latter point, the law is clear. The dance choreography is protected under the Copyright Act. 2 Millie's copyright lawsuit states that Epic should not be able to profit from Ferguson's fame and hard work by intentional misappropriation of Ferguson's original content or likeness. It doesn't help anything that Alfonso Ribeiro's request to copyright The Carlton was denied by the U.S. Copyright Office. And I don't know if you guys read the denial by the Copyright Office, but they took the time to dunk on Alfonso Ribeiro for even filing it. Like,
yeah,
it was pretty shitty. Man.
Dark days ahead, my guy.
God. All right. So Fortnite seems to be a game that in many ways is fundamentally built on misappropriation of ideas.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
For sure.
Like Epic in its developer support role, sends goons to Korea, be like, hey guys, here you need some help with your Unreal Engine. I just have this whiteboard here. Could you maybe tell us what the secret sauce is to Battle Royale? Okay, cool. Hope your Unreal Engine works now, suckers. And then goes home, proceeds to put out a PUBG fucking knockoff. Which, like, in their initial press release for Fortnite Battle Royale, even acknowledge the existence of, like, we love PUBG, so we thought we'd put out a mode to pay tribute to our love to PUBG. Like, totally downplaying the fact that, like, what it was. A total revision of their business model and a betrayal of their existing customer base.
Yep.
And then they proceed to fucking pepper the game and like juice the popularity of their game by repeatedly stealing from musicians, fashion designers, just like, fuck you, Epic, fuck you. And you know what's weird is that, like,
What's weird is that Marshmallow gets to do his dance in his own costume, very much as him, and nobody else does. 'Cause fuck you.
Yep. So tired. Like, what the fuck? You know how, like, and this might be before your time, kids, because you're both 4.
I'm not 4. I'm 12.
There was a movie once called Freddy versus Jason. The tagline for the film was, no matter who wins, we lose.
Yeah. I remember that. It came out when I was
no
in high
idea.
school.
Was it like a scary movie?
It is a scary movie.
Oh, that's why I don't know it then.
I think about how, like, Epic has been featured for different reasons in our news pretty recently because of their ongoing eating of Valve's lunch.
Yeah.
And it gets me sitting here thinking that this is a fucking battle where my choices to root for are fucking Valve and fucking Epic.
Well, Discord's still cool.
Huh?
Discord's still cool.
Valve and Epic are both, like, morally bankrupt companies who just don't give a shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, great. No matter who wins, we lose.
Well, honestly, I hope that, like, Valve and Epic, like, fight each other until they ultimately cannibalize each other. Like, because, I mean, there is a thing that they both actually want, which is they ultimately fight to the point where they hit some sort of equilibrium where it's too costly for them to, like, continue, like, fighting, so they just exist with, like, their separate, like, bases. I hope they don't stop there. I hope they keep going until they kill each other. And then we have, like, a more equitable, smaller publishing marketplace that, like, takes their space. But, you know, that probably won't happen. They'll probably settle down eventually. But I hope that, like, it just goes completely off the rails. But, you know.
Yeah, or how about this? Like, consumers, please stop being lazy shitbags. I know it's a tall ask for you. But this whole idea of, like, why can't I just get all of my games from the same launcher? And it's like, well, how about this? Like, it's a preposterous request. The idea of, like, I'm not going to walk into fucking Walmart and be like, hey, I'm looking for a tranquilizer in order to knock out a Kodiak bear. And also, do you have mech suits? Like, and also, like, Walmart would be like, well, what the fuck are you talking about? We're Walmart. Like, we have most things, but, like, no.
We don't
you cannot get your tranquilizer for a Kodiak bear here, nor can you get your mech suit. Just like, I'm not going to walk into a bakery and be like, please change my tires. Like, and just this idea that you're like, well, I just want a single place where I can get all the games. I just want to be able to get all my games out of a single launcher.
Also, Discord does that. You can actually just, like, launch everything, whether it's Steam or whatever the fuck, through Discord. God bless.
Right, exactly. So, like, fine, have 19 different launchers on your fucking desktop and then just use Discord to launch the launchers. Jesus fucking Christ. It's not... Rocky, what is wrong with people? Like, people advocating for actual monopoly because they're too lazy to click a second button on their fucking desktop.
They definitely haven't really thought it through. Also, I guess there are also, like, privacy concerns. Like, one of the arguments, like, pro Steam was that, like, I don't want to give my, like, identity and, like, credit card information to another gaming company. And, like, I mean, I get that, but, like, also fuck off, you know?
Yeah, like, that is a serious
I get
case.
that, but also you're kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Because you already have done that.
Yeah.
Whether you realize it or not.
Just... insert long, boring speech about how merchant processors work here. In summary, fuck you, fuck us, fuck everybody. I'm backflipping off the earth.
Oh, man. Well, like, if you do, like, can you go check on Oppie? Because I think you need some help.
I can.
You do! Oppie need help.
Well, guys, who wants to talk about what came out on Steam today?
Sure, man, let's get it.
Yeah, what happened?
All right. 75 games came out on Steam yesterday.
Okay.
Looks like we had some stuff come out while we were talking. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games on Steam today.
Ooh, that's another sweet spot. We're hitting the 9s.
All right. So we've got Spattle Cats. That's right. Welcome to Spattle Cats.
Sure.
An action-packed, fun-filled physics game. Take control of your spattle ship and use momentum, timing, and reflexes to pound the friskiness out of the enemy Spattle Cats.
No.
I don't think I want to do that.
Nope. Nope, no thank you.
It is $2.99.
Uh-huh.
It is part
That's
of a...
too much money.
It is part of a bundle, though, Tegan, where you can purchase 54 games for $26.89.
That's too much money still. No, it's too much.
Wait,
The bundle broke Rocky.
So, like, each game... No, hold on. Did you say 54 games for, like, $26.89? Is that what you said?
I did.
So it's like, each game is, like, less than 50 cents. Like, it's like 47 cents a game.
Yep. That's correct.
Oh, man, who's doing these bundles, man? Like, what the fuck?
Next up is a game which is not using Roman characters in the title. So I'm going to have to run these characters through Google Translate to find out what the title is. The title is in Chinese. Apparently it is Konglan Da Mao Shen. Konglan Da Mao Shen is the title. And that means dinosaur adventure.
Nice. Okay.
Interesting.
Dinosaur adventure. It's a virtual reality game where you interact with dinosaurs at close range.
Okay.
It's apparently a 15-minute long VR experience. It is $5.94.
I paid $5. $6 to pet a dinosaur? Can I pet the dinosaurs?
You pay $6 to pet a fake dinosaur for 15 minutes?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, fair.
And I could do it like whenever I want, right? Like I just like turn
That's
it back
true.
on.
That's
pet the
true.
dinosaur.
Next up is Caramel Port.
Okay.
Siege strategy with elements of tower defense. Protect the Caramel Castle from pirates. Get resources, build ships, and improve buildings and create new ones. It is 59 cents.
Okay.
Here are the features. Building, construction, and improvement. Real-time battles. Creation of warships in automatic mode. Use of unique skills that change the gameplay. Rock, paper, scissors combat system. Next up, we got 1 Synth. A text-based adventure editor. Upload and play text games from across the world using Steam Workshop.
No.
Use it to make, share, and play text-only stories. 1 Synth is a text-based adventure editor. based on the Game Boy aesthetic. Use the create feature and you can design stories that have multiple endings, be manipulated by user interaction, loop back to checkpoints, story variables when decisions are made, alternate stories based on saved variables. This appears to be somebody like trying to gamify, or I guess like make a proprietary twine. And I'm not sure why you'd want to make a proprietary twine. The game is directly fueled by Steam Workshop, featuring upload and download capabilities from within the game. This allows anybody with a Steam account to play completely for free and enjoy an expansive, ever-growing community effort. Oh, this is free. Okay. Next up is Fleet Scrapper, a physics-based space exploration game driven by the story of a young pilot that is working for the company and fleeing from the Interstellar Authority. It looks like dog shit. Next up is Manipulator of Figure 3.
Okay.
Manipulator of Figure 3 is the third part of a physical puzzle.
Sure.
Sorry, the physical puzzle. Your task is to deliver the green circle to the purple platform and hold out for 2 seconds. The difficulty is that you can only push the circle to the right or left and act on it with other figures. Can you complete all the levels? This is the sequel to Manipulator of Figure 2. Features: interesting gameplay, minimalistic picture, exciting game with physics, pleasant music, various levels.
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that one, yeah.
Okay, fair. Let's see here. Lizard Quest, Alien Waters.
Nope. I am out.
Why nope? This game is... Oh, wow, guys. This one's bad.
I believe it. Yeah.
Oh, this frame rate. Holy shit. This is your trailer.
It said Alien Waters, man. Like, what the fuck?
This game is an adventure game with role-playing in the beautiful world of the lizard.
Oh, shit.
This trailer is something else. This frame rate is... Wow. Whew. Hello, I'm the developer of this game, Lizard Quest Alien Waters. And as we all like role-playing games and adventures, this game is an adventure game. I try to make an interesting and fun game, simple to play in the beautiful world. As an adventure game with different places to go, the story in the game is about the lizard who came from the sea, the home to discover new adventure and secrets, and your choices will lead him in the game and will build his reality. The game is not an open world adventure, but there is a portal to go back home and choose where to go next and what path of adventure to choose. There are 9 slots for weapons that you can have at any time, but you can only choose what to keep and what to change for other weapon. But the focus in the game is to move around and not always shoot something. Controls are standard: WAS to move, control to crouch, space to jump, E to use, 1 to 9 weapons, 0 hide weapon, mouse left to attic, mouse move to look around, and mouse wheel to change weapons, shift to sprint. I know that I tried to fix mistakes in the game, but in the case of error, uninstall and reinstalling usually helps. Thanks for understanding, and have fun.
I don't understand.
Are you guys seeing this?
I don't know if I'm... I don't know. I don't understand.
Sounds about right.
This might be one of my favorite what came out on Steam today's.
Oh my god.
Like, this is real bad, guys.
This guy says, good evening. Did you see my cat?
Yeah. I don't...
Where's the good evening, did you see my cat?
It's at the very beginning of the video. This is his first game, right? That's what he said? Or did I not hear that? I'm the developer of this game. Is this his first game? I know that I tried to fix mistakes. Like, pure being, pure effort. What is going on? Good.
Did you see my cat?
Yeah, good. I mean...
Come if you find.
Holy shit, this game needs 5 gigs? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game also requires... See, the thing is I look at what this game is trying to do graphically, and I don't believe that it's doing something like this is not overly simple game that requires a demanding card so that I can mine cryptocurrency. This is just incredibly badly optimized game is struggling to run badly.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I'm also impressed. But I'm not going to play this game.
No.
I feel like this person has a lot of potential.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yes. This appears to be a bunch of pre-purchased assets.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think... no, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, like, if he went to school and stuff, I feel like he could make, like, a pretty interesting game.
If he applied himself?
Yeah, exactly.
If you apply yourself.
I feel like there's a lot of potential to improve, but, and obviously, like, a drive to do it, but this game is not my cup.
I'm not sure if this game is a cup, but that's a whole other thing.
Well, Lizard Quest Alien Waters, thank you for being amazing. Our last game that came out today is Gravekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
You are the bounty hunter and walk into the Forbidden Stronghold. It is taken by the Skeleton King. To collect all treasures, you must kill him first.
Fuck.
Fight with enemies, beat bosses, get gold, find new items to use in battle, upgrade your skills, and be fearless. This looks... Yeah. Nope. I'm out. All right. Well, that is what came out on Steam today. Man, the world is disappointing. You know what? Pretty good Nintendo Direct, everybody.
Well, yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Excellent Nintendo Direct.
Oh, God. Like, all our news this week, except for that Direct, is a fucking vortex of hope. Like, just, hope is in the vortex. Like, God, like, what do we have? We had Sony lying about crossplay, Activision firing close to 900 people despite the fact they have record money,
right?
And Epic is a Dracula.
It's a Dracula. They have pamphlets.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, shit.
Epic is all like, can we come in?
Yeah, can we come in? There are a lot of hurtful stereotypes.
Draculas love to dance. God.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. All right.
So, y'all, this is Impossible Coin.
Sure is.
It's our show. If you liked what you heard, or even if you didn't, we'd appreciate some feedback. You could leave us reviews on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. If you leave a review on iTunes, Brian owes you a special gift. But if you don't want to get formal or anything, leave us a review. You can find us on social media. Brian's on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. Tegan's on Tumblr. We'd love to talk to you guys. Find out what's going on with y'all. Tell us what you're playing. There's music at the beginning and end of this podcast. It's produced by our friend Big Satch. You can find his music on soundcloud.com/Big Satch NJ. Or if you want to talk to the man himself, you can find him on Twitter at Hillary_Swank. We still have a Discord. We are still fine-tuning that presence before we, present it to the public. We stream sometimes. We will let you guys know via the social media when we're on. But that's it. That's our show.
Hot merch update.
Oh, let's get it.
So, we have an existing shirt. One of you bought it. Whoever you are, I love you. There will be, in late March, early April, a new shirt. I should be in the next week or two getting to Rocky and Tegan some conceptual sketches from our artist. It's going to be a nice, fancy, good shirt. Also planning on the design for that shirt, getting some stickers, and those stickers will be that stand-in for the buttered biscuit that I've been promising for a while. So I'm going to use this design for both stickers and shirts. So holla if you can hear me. If it's been biscuit time for a while for you, you'll be eligible for one of those stickers.
Ooh.
Nice hit.
So yeah, I wanted to finally give some detail to that. It'll be a fun design. More about that when we have more to share about it. Well, folks, Thank you for hanging out. Even if only 25% of the news was good.
That sounds like most video games, for being honest.
And peace.
Bye.
Later.